Welcome back to Literature with Sasha. Today we are diving into one of the most critical and thought provoking topics in modern discourse, critical race theory. In this video, we will explore how critical race theory challenges us to think about race, racism, and social justice in new and transformative ways. From its critique of traditional legal system to its focus on intersectionality and lived experiences, critical race theory provides a lens through which we can better understand the ongoing struggles for racial equality. So let's dive into this powerful framework and see how it continues to shape our understanding of the world. Critical race theory. Critical race theory is an intellectual movement and framework that examines the way in which race and racism intersect with social, political, and legal systems. Originating in the United States in the late 20th century, critical race theory emerged as a response to the limitations of traditional civil rights approaches and mainstream legal scholarship, which often overlooked with the complexities of systematic racism. It has since become a significant tool for analyzing the role race plays in shaping societal structures and individual experiences. Key principles and ideas within critical race theory: the center of race and racism, the social construction of race, intersectionality, challenging the status quo, and the colorblind approach. The importance of storytelling and experiential knowledge, commitment of social justice and activism, critique of liberalism and the legal system, the centrality of race and racism. CRT asserts that racism is not just an individual problem or prejudice, but a deeply ingrained and systematic issue that shapes every aspect of society. It challenges the idea that racism is a relic of the past and emphasizes its ongoing presence within modern institutions, laws, and practices. This centrality of race challenges us to understand how law, policies, and practice unequal effect to people of color, often in ways that are invisible or overlooked by mainstream society. The social construction of race. CRT emphasizes that race is not a biological or natural fact but a social construct created to maintain power and privilege. The concept of race in this framework is fluid and shaped by historical, cultural, and political context. By understanding race as a social construct, CRT allows for a more nuanced examination of how racial categories are created and used to justify unequal treatment and discrimination. Intersectionality, a key concept in critical race theory. Intersectionality explores how race intersects with other aspects of identity, such as gender, class, sexuality, and disability. Intersectionality argues that individuals do not experience discrimination or oppression in isolated ways, but rather their experiences are shaped by multiple interconnected forms of social stratification. For example, a black woman may experience racism differently from a black man, and these experiences of race and gender discrimination cannot be fully understood separately. Challenging status quo and the colorblind approach. One of the critical race theory primary goal is to challenge the dominant narratives that perpetuate racial inequality. This includes creating the colorblind approach, which suggests that race should not matter in decision making or policy, and that treating everyone the same is the solution to racism. Critical race theory argues that this approach fails to address the reality of racial disparities as it ignores the structural or historical forces that have created inequality. The importance of storytelling and experiential knowledge. CRT values the lived experiences of people of color as a source of knowledge and insight. It argues that the stories of those who have been marginalized or oppressed are essential for understanding the realities of racism. This emphasis on experiential knowledge challenges traditional academic methods that prioritize objectivity and abstract analysis, highlighting the importance of voices from marginalized communities in shaping legal and social discourse. Commitment to social justice and activism. At its core, CRT is committed to promoting social justice. It encourages scholars, activists, and communists to engage in transformative action that challenges racial inequalities and work towards systematic change. Critical race theory is not just an academic framework, it is a call to action urging society to confront and dismantle the structures that perpetuate racial oppression. Critique of liberalism and legal system. CRT critique traditional liberal approaches to equality, such as the belief that progressive change through legal reforms can achieve racial justice. CRT scholars argue that the legal system is often conflict in upholding social order and that law and policies, even those that appear natural, are frequently structured to benefit those in power, typically white individuals. This critique urges a deeper examination of legal structures and their role in maintaining racial inequality. Conclusion. Critical race theory remains an essential framework for understanding the complexities of race, racism, and power in society. By highlighting the structural and systematic nature of racial inequality, CRT challenges us to examine our institutions, policies, and social norms through a more critical and inclusive lens. It calls for action and transformation, urging individuals and communities to engage in the ongoing struggle for racial justice. Whether embraced or critiqued, CRT remains a powerful force in contemporary discussions about race and inequality. The impact and controversies of critical race theory. While critical race theory has become a powerful tool for understanding and addressing racial injustice, it has also become a subject of significant controversy, particularly in the public sphere. In recent years, debates about critical race theory have intensified, especially in educational and political context, where it has been accused of promoting divisions and reverse racism. Critic argues that CRT challenges traditional American values and undermines social cohesion, while supporters contend that it is essential for confronting and addressing ongoing racial inequalities. Thanks for watching this deep dive into critical race theory on literature with Sasha. I hope this exploration has shed light on how critical race theory continues to challenge and reshape our understanding of race and justice in today's world. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more discussion on literature, theory, and social issues. Keep questioning, keep learning, and as always, keep reading. See you in the next video.